guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Gets fielded in the end zone.
Fuck. Got him right by me.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Quick hit, it's complete. And past
Ain't no need to be talking reckless.
A yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
How the fuck? That deep ass too, though.
The 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's the Christmas gear I put on.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up.
Don't you drive buses?
On the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival
My anxiety's too bad. I could never drive something that big, bro. Props to you, though, for real. Yeah, then you do.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Wide open receiver, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and goal to go at the 7. And they'll go with a ground attack here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
To throw on second down.
I didn't really like 2K, but
back at the 11-yard line. Everson Griffin able to drop him.
The controls are a little whack at times, but I know what you mean. Like
the last
some
2
things.
plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
If you could get your guy good this easy on 2K, I'd play 2K, to be honest.
Now it's Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
For real.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Sanders' kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over.
Are we the home team or what?
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Every time this game, I've been lagging when I go to shoot.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch it now, Marty!
On second down, Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Oh, how he do me like that? What the fuck?
On the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now it's Jackson. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13 and also a first down. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Bad.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Play action, Ryan. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They come out here in the I. Ryan. Being chased out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Everson Griffin in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Right, okay.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
See if I can play this whole movie, hopefully.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th
bad times or whatever at LYL.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it? If you go for it,
I've been trying to look for the mule, but it's too early.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lost 6 there on the first down play. On second down, here's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's third down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football. But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Take it at the 37. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Allen's got it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week, forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because will rhyme with skill.
Come on, man.
With desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be second down. from the gun. Jackson. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Ziggy Ansah able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to go down again. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent, they made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On first down, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. after the interception. Here's Jackson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now Jackson on second down. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Ryan now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
I'll be back in a little bit. Oh, shit.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Oh, come on, man, with that one.
There he goes left side. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
We talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Yo. Nah, shit, what's up with you, homie?
Ryan after the pick six. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he undefeated.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now it's Ryan.
Tag him and ask him when he's ready to lose.
This thing way downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it.
Time in for me. I'm in the game. Let him know. Tag him and let him know that the Bills owner asked you when you're ready to lose.
I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number one. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. It's brought in left side by Tate. Some strong running at the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive it.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Ryan on second down.
He should have beat John, bruh. He should have beat John. It wasn't that he could have. He should have, bruh. He absolutely should have.
Unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. A third field goal of the first half.
Yeah, and that's the thing I'm telling. I'm like, bro, like I try not to say nothing, but it's just like, bro, like it just feels like you just out here not even really trying to win, because there's no reason for you to lose that game.
Forced out to his left.
It was absolutely
the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Bro, when he took that sack and didn't call timeout, I was like, oh my God, bro.
Here's a field goal team for the third time today. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room.
That's what I said. That's what I told him. I'm like, bro, I'm like, that's what I said. I'm like, and I get you want to say it's easy to call it from the sideline. I'm like, but X is right in your face. There's no way you can't see he's wide open. There's no way you couldn't have saw he was wide open.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, Jackson. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Rich, I'm gonna finish eating up my ramen and then I'll hop back in.
Fuck you and your goddamn ramen.
Fuck you, see-easy, bitch.
I didn't say that. That was Lenny. How are you mad at me for it?
Get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard gain on the play.
I thought we was paying.
Not my homie anymore.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
I said fuck my ramen. I said fuck him.
Yeah, Lenny said that.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
You trying to get Lenny in trouble? I like Lenny. All he do is crack a few jokes and then fall asleep on the mic. I ain't got no issue with that.
The Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively.
Easy always got something to say, though.
Here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would
tell the white women to
hit
hit you up. You're trying to talk to Christopher.
Stop defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On second down, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm meek and I'm out here fucking up.
He's got it complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
You good. I'm fucking up on my own.
13 yards as they get closer
I made a couple dumbass throws. I don't remember what I did my first pick. That second round throw, that was all my stuff.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Come on.
Hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Man, that's my fault.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Tate. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Oh, come on, man. With that, that's the 2nd damn time y'all done that, bruh.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit. Because so many times it's what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Taken in at the 11. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing on 1st down. Ryan. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Good shit.
2nd in inches is oftentimes.
Hey, Chris, what's saying like you, Chris?
Oh, me talking about Allen?
Because he feels like he can come back on 3rd.
Hey, this shit, that damn bum, man, he got me pissed off. Like I said, I don't even care if I get in or not. I mean, everybody, of course, you want to get in the playoffs. But, bro, like, it's just, I don't get it, bro. Yeah, he should have won. Like, no disrespect to anybody, and I might have came off as an asshole, but it's no way he should have lost that game. Like, he talking about he was going for the 1st down. What do you mean you was going for the 1st down? You had 2-3 people in front of you. It wasn't like you tried to juke them niggas. You just ran right into them. Like, I get going for the 1st down. I get that. That's not an interception, man, bro. I hate that.
He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
That's not an interception, bro. He didn't land it down.
That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football?
I forgot Gerard Davis got hurt. God damn it.
And maybe go in a different direction.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Fuck, I forgot he got hurt.
The 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Watch it now, Barney!
Chris, you ever listen to Russ?
Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Thielen is
Russ.
complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You ain't never heard of Russ?
Yards on the play.
No, he's Russ.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to
the sad boy rapper.
Got the big completion in the pickup.
Well, kinda. There's a meme that says if Post Malone, Juice WRLD, and Russ made a song, it'd be the saddest shit you'd ever hear.
I can get that with Post WRLD and Juice Malone. I listen to them too.
Oh, you got to listen to some country music.
I know that every now and then we get
Shut up, Lenny. Nobody listens to that country.
Roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. Would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead.
You so goddamn sad rap.
Because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that +3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a
There's 2 there, Jerry. That's the sign.
Afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson.
What in the...
Caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yo, Chris, what team are you?
Complete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson.
All right, Rich, if you're still playing,
catch the ball. You gotta catch the ball. Good defense.
As it stands, that brings up 4th.
What did you say,
They
mate?
converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but
Alright,
couldn't make it a 3rd.
I'm gonna just run
Talk about in-game adjustments.
a game that's running one there.
They're able to shut them down in that attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good.
We got to lose this damn game.
It's 13-9.
Motherfucker, bro.
Sorry,
5 turnovers. Yeah, I'm done.
Uh-oh, did you see him?
5 turnovers. Out here looking like John Thomas and shit. Can't win like that.
If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-minute.
Oh, he's got no shield left.
Looking like John Thomas, bro.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being calm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This 2 shall pass, this 2 shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
Get up on his field, get the upper advantage.
Doing shit like that,
They can
though.
get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Epic bear, bro.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Them niggas really didn't give me the first. You cheating bastards.
Less than a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now Ryan. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
I don't know how the fuck that shit when I picked up right there, Chris. I don't know how you did that, but you did it.
Hey, Matty Ice, step up when I need him to step up. You better keep doing it, bro.
And they'll go on the ground.
Come on.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
No, we can't let the clock wind down now, Coach.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the
I
ground
was
at the
set.
37.
But they ain't give you the first. I was
Vikings are going to
set.
stop it here on defense with a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
I was
scrimmage, the
set.
37 on 1st
like,
and 10.
How did he get there? He was behind. He got talking behind the line.
Yeah.
Back to throw.
That's my fault. That's
I would have tried that.
What a huge play at this
It's under
point
2
in the
minutes. You
game.
can't.
Sheldon
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right,
take
Chris.
him down.
Damn, I should have did right now. That's my fault.
He's back to throw.
Got him.
He's got a man. That's Allen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. Back to throw.
No, he cut.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. They start the drive with Cook.
You didn't see that, Chris?
Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackled shy of the 10. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As they get it right at the 32nd
No, I saw
mark
he just
of
did
this
throw it in
fourth quarter.
the spot where I put it. I put it on the outside shoulder. He threw it on the inside.
They run it again with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. A give. This is Cook. And an alley to run.
Look at that, bro. Ah, this fucking game. This fucking game. I can't even get mad. These fucking whores.